Good morning, guys. So Tara here, and I am so excited to share with you a tip that I have for you as far as setting your goals for the week. I'm just talking fitness-wise here, but I wanted to share with you a strategy that I did this week, and I've done this a lot of times with different things in my life, and let me show it to you. So one of the things I think is really important is taking an opportunity to write out our thoughts. So my doctorate is in education, but one of the things that my dissertation was focused on is something called writing across the curriculum. And basically it's this movement started to where students learn through the process of writing. So a lot of departments use writing as a tool to help students learn. So for example, let's say a science department has you write a report about what your findings are. In the process of writing, you really learn a lot. Okay, so I wanted to show you one of the things that you can do. So I have a journal that I love to use. Like my journal is my heart and soul, and I'll show you little neat things. This weekend it was general conference for my church. If you look that up, it was awesome. All these amazing talks. So I don't know, took a lot of notes. I like to make mine pretty, but you don't have to make yours pretty. So what I did was I sat down and I evaluated what's going on in my life. So I wrote it out, like what's going on with my workout schedule. To be honest, right now I'm just all over the place. Like one second I wanted to try 21 Day Fix, then I wanted to try Country Heat. So I'm brainstorming, why am I jumping from one thing to another? And I think one of the big things is, I know Core de Force is a workout program coming out on November 1st, and I know I'm going to be following that calendar really specifically. So I think I need a little bit of flexibility right now. So what I did was I wrote out a calendar for myself. Based on, if you look up Les Mills on Demand, I'm doing that this month and it's really fun. So I'm doing that schedule. So I talked about that. Number 2, I talked about what time I work out. I work out at 5 a.m., but I don't love to work out at that time. Actually, my sweet spot is like 1 to 2 p.m. That's when I love to work out. And so I kept thinking, oh, I'll just work out then. But then that time wouldn't come. So as much as I would love to not have to work out at 5 a.m., that's just what works for me. So I made a commitment. Okay, all right, Tara, you know that this doesn't work. Then the third thing was nutrition, and I wrote about my nutrition and how it's such a struggle for me right now. And it was a chance for me to pour out my thoughts and really ponder what's going on. And then I made an adjustment. So I talked about that in here. Tracking. Do I count my calories? Do I track my containers like with color fixed containers? And I decided to do a blend of both. And then personal development, which is so important. So I committed to reading a book. And then I sat here and I made a bullet. These are the things I commit to. So I'm the type of person that I get really distracted, and I think like halfway through the week, I guarantee you, I'm gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't do this calendar. I should do this, and I should do that. And I'll forget all the logic I went through to get to that point where I decided that was what was best for me. I can then go back to my journal. I can go back to this. And also the process of writing through my thoughts, it helped me uncover things that I really didn't know about myself until I wrote it out. So I highly recommend doing this. And if you keep a journal, can you comment below? Because I'm so nerdy. And if you've heard of bullet journaling, can you please comment below? Because I geek out on this. So I would love to have more friends who are into bullet journaling as well. So anyway, I hope that helps. Happy Monday.